Alright, looks like stream has started. Wanted to say thank you to those who stopped by during and after the stream. Means a lot. As I'm getting set up here, wanted to say thank you again to those who voted. Whatever game is voted on there will be played on the Sunday stream. So keep on voting. Currently, Final Fantasy 16 is winning. So keep on voting, and thank you to those who do. Each vote make a difference, and it's more evident because of the viewerships, and the votes. It's not a high amount of number, so it does mean like each votes count even more than expected. So keep on voting. And also today is going to be another Final Fantasy 16 stream. Just doing last bit of setups here, and I'll be good to go. As I'm doing my last bit of setups, I am
Come on.
Alright, I'm just gonna get, after I'm finished with this, after I'm finished with the side quest, I'm probably gonna resume working on the main quest.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards. Stay down.
Easy peasy. Oh, okay. That does look a little annoying.
The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though. Farewell.
Okay, there we go. Easy enough.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of gold. Don't.
Alright, everything's...
What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... If that devil of a draper expects me to pay for the...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. Speaking of which...
Which cloth? I'll go with...
This one?
I've a mind. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together.
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offer to sew her something that might better suit us than she'd most likely to.
Don't take it the wrong way. She's...
Oh. Wills? Lady Hortense said she...
Okay. That's done. One more quest to do. Alright. Everything should be good to go.
What do you need? What do you want?
I need the best weapon out there. Yeah, Scarlet Tide. I don't know where I can get that.
Oh, what a lovely fragrance.
It's rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. Did you have it?
Finding them was the easy... I don't remember these flowers specifically, but if the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness, it's possible that the court visitors grew them for the tinctures and treatment.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought. I need only a moment. And here we are. A single drop added to any one of your restores.
Alright, increasing consumable potency. What does that do? So, more healing? Okay, that's cool. So I don't have to
Spirit,
equip
Kenneth? Stretch
that
out.
anything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have to equip it. It is just an upgrade that I should have done 1 or 2 missions ago. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, I think it's this way. Oh.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka, they're fun with more than a...
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be killing one of the monsters here. Stay Belfic. Was I supposed to kill this one or? I think it's this one. Muddy Murder. Anyway. Otto.
Otto. Is now a good time? No, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to get no leads yet.
Right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Of course. More like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Okay.
Storeroom, was it?
Speak
I wonder
with
what Mid's
Mid.
plotting.
What a name. So her name isn't like Midia or whatever, just Mid. So she's supping for Jill, I guess.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mate, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. All right.
Which is why I wrote...
For me?
Who else? First things first, I need equipment. There's the designs.
Okay.
The other materials I can work myself. Just apart from now.
Alright, getting to work.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Alright, is this where Jill is?
Visiting hours are over, your lordship. I'll be
Hello,
alright,
Jill.
Clive. I just need some rest.
Alright, don't mind me while I go hang out with another girl. Jill. Let the dude have all... This is kind of new for once. So all the games I've been playing, it looks like always the girl always seemed to be the one having more opportunities, while the guy was just always getting friend zoned.
Was wondering where you got to.
Mates just now. She's playing. Think you can find
This lot,
excellent.
it's paid 100 times over by what that. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water.
Indeed it would.
I'll send.
Thank you. Blackthorn, you busy?
Was it a...
Aye. Do you think you can make...
Bloody...
My... That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Hopefully I'm going the right way. Perfect.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph.
So, well, I... It don't have to, you know.
That's what I'll ask.
Okay. Fulfill. Make for Martha's rest. Ugh. So hold on. Let me see if there was a... I'm just not sure if there was a... There was a bounty in Martha's Rest. That's what I'm wondering about. Yeah. Skippity skip.
What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard?
All right. I think I know where to go. Is this the way? Let me see if I can get that done, and then... Hey! It's nice, Hawkscliff. I have to go to Hawkscliff. Apparently, yeah, this... Alright, let's get that quest done, and then... Alright, 3 sharp fangs. And... I'm about to die, probably. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Dun. Okay. Oh! Okay. We're gonna have to just...
Help me, boy. Let's try. You're a fine hound. Let's try. Garuda! Too slow.
Oh. I'm like confused on what the hell. Okay. So apparently this boss is supposed to be easy. Oh, dual cast. That sounds very shady. Okay.
Nice try. Well done, Torgal. To me, boy.
Okay. Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
There's a good boy. Too slow. Over here. I've heard talk of. Nice try.
Okay.
To me, boy.
Oh.
To me. Nice try. Help me, boy. Nice try.
Okay, got him. Whew. That was close though.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Alright. Got the quest done.
Stay sharp.
What are you after?
That was seriously close though.
There you go.
Ooh, I
Thanks
had
very
another high
much.
potion.
Much obliged. There you go. Thanks very much.
Alright, well at it. Might as well raise up my... Man, it sucks. I really do wish I could. Oh my god, that is so epic. Is there a way to reset? Yeah, I'm actually not a fan of this. Yeah, I might as well. Okay. Yeah, let me get Titan. Oh, that is nice. Hold the button to increase range can be used in mid. Alright, and then if I select and then earthen puree. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what that does though. Learned and mastered. Okay, whatever. Let's do it.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know.
I'll look for him then.
Okay, and he's skippity skip.
She had a man of Grieger lopping there. Please, teach me how to fight.
Teach me how to fight.
Naught but wild beasts, this end. All their twisted
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever been here.
Good girl.
Huh. Actually,
Thanks, Gal.
okay, what does this do again?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Oh, that was it? Hmm.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my...
You do, Bernard.
Oh. Building a workshop, you say? And, if Martha didn't mind me being... I couldn't act.
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge.
Mm.
But you're a
As always.
band when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can.
Might as well risk my life just to do a little favor. You know, nothing a hero can't do.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh. Hey, Rush Gamer. How have you been? It's been a while. It's been a while since talking to you. And you slept at 1 a.m.? Well, you gotta tell me, how's the remodeling going? Oh.
Nice try.
Oh, okay. Ooh. You see. Remodeling on the. So is there remodeling, or are you saying like things?
You made short work of that lot.
Oh. So like a ghost or
How long is it
something?
since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Man, I like the Earth icon. Oh, your mom, your sister, and grandparents. Oh, grandparents live on the upper floor. Alright, that's random that I can. Okay. Yep, knew it. Item. Lots of incidents happen in the house. So is the house like haunted or something? I know it's a bit. Or is the house just weak? So, because I'm a little confused at the same time. Yeah, I guess. Okay. How am I? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Just.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Lying on the deck in this time.
I did stream for long? No, I did stream for a bit. Oh yeah, like for. Yeah, I think for about a month I didn't stream because computer and other issues. But yeah, like other than that.
Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Come again. I may have more for you.
Took down it. You want to sleep, but you're scared? Chill with me, man. Just keep chatting here. And once you get sleepy, you can go back.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Then it'll be helpful for both of us, of course.
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Clive? What do you want?
Ooh, ooh.
No scratches, right?
New item. Yeah, I still need that scarletite. Don't know where that scarletite is.
That it? Fine.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear. Here, what's everyone whispering about?
Haven't you heard?
I already killed one of these. A hill to die on. Yeah, I think I did all the quests I could, so... I mean, at least for that item. I was trying to get an upgrade for a bracelet, but... Seeing as I'm not getting anything, might as well get more of the main quests done and just be off with it.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. So as soon as Bernard gets...
Alright.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Alright. Alright, no new monsters.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of cursed...
Which team?
Coals. They were a curse break. I can't...
They-
But before they go...
Weight of the command.
That should-
Of course. Alright, not prioritizing that right now.
Been up to their old tricks again.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a cup. I don't think I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Is it really worth?
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals, and we must lift that burden. The operation may be dangerous.
I know. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first...
Do no harm.
No.
Okay. I will help you. Help. Okay. Alright. Time to go check with Gav. Okay. The Irish lad. I can go check upon.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All done?
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
I don't see anything.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yeah, I know. Very thankful. Would love to get more support though, too, to help growing, but, you know, I'll still take the small win. Anyway, how are you doing, guy with no kids? Hi, Laura's info. How are you?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Quite shady.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Oh, that's the uncle.
Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Meanwhile...
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now,
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
It's like a weed or something.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What's up with that kid? He's so creepy.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old It's just one thing after another around here.
Uncle.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Lid's finished outfitting her little workshop here. With a little help.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
So what happens if I...
All yours.
Oh, okay.
You earned this.
So it just...
All yours. You earned this.
Man, all the
Come
time
again.
wasted here.
May have more for ya.
Okay.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
To adventure. Oh no, so now I get to go down here. I wonder when we get to go to like a snowy area.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune. On the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
One, two, three.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting
Oh.
expedition to Drake's Fang. He let me come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bored.
Am I supposed to feel bad for the chocobo? I guess it doesn't matter. Are they enemy? Can I loot them? Or I can't. Yep. Can't do jack. So lame.
Who do you think those soldiers
Man, Clive is going all out with this fashion thing.
There she is, the good old
So
Delano
hot,
Inn.
but still
You know, this
dressing up
heat has
like
given me quite a thirst.
he's,
Drink
yep, getting
before
ready for
press on.
fall or something.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Yeah, I'm sure a hood will help.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
While they eat chocobo and write them.
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh. That's the brother's servant. Bodyguard, whatever.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go. Hey, you.
No.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Oh.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Eat it up, bro.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Hmm.
Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
That escalated quickly. It sure did.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Of course not. Just...
Here you are. My thanks. Fare you well.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
My good man, we were seeking to expand...
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets and our...
Oh,
well...
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosie...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. The owner's own.
The Briar's
I doubt
Kiss.
this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Where? I don't see anything. I don't see a video game. I don't see anything. Shh. Scamming me.
Your arms are like iron.
Just look at the detail. This town is truly blessed.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a long-stand...
He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people. Try the baths.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help?
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. He wanted us...
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now?
That isn't our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
You have passed the test.
Yes, I have, even with this thick, hot clothes.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being... It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Oh, sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is.
He'd see that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you... So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle. Let us divide.
Follow the crystals. Oh my god.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Alright.
Do you have a...
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other...
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no...
Is that so? Well... Excuse me.
You've heard, then?
I've heard...
Damn thing. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups, and us common folk have hardly had a shard to share. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
Alright.
A deposit?
The juiciest meat from Green's Head. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier?
I'm...
Ugh, then be off with you.
You...
Don't be stupid. I just know which don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than... No, just leave, will you?
So rude,
To
lady.
get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Fresh from the capital.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you.
I'll go fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
I need to drink.
There we go.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal.
So the
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate a small price to pay for it. But enough about my...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some... Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals.
I'll wager.
We'll meet with them then. and put in it.
Ha! It just goes to show one should never underestimate a... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
No, I need a drink. All these muscular people. Oh no, do I have to go through? So I have to go all the way out and... Yeah, this might be better. To just use the obelisk and...
Why is the tavern shut?
There we go. Less confusing now.
Let's go.
Yeah, simple enough. I just run and I'll get there.
Easy does it.
I can even just avoid all this combat if I wanted to. So easy.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Stay down.
Okay. Oh. I'm a poor gamer, of course. Well, not like, yeah. I'm not like about to go homeless poor, but if you get what I mean. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, as you can tell with my subs, I don't make money at the moment with this streaming.
That wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
There's a rose from...
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Castellan. Tu Isakelis.
Oh, Hedwig.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, looks like I am...
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Alright, right now I think it's a good time to kind of end this for the day. Wanted to say thank you to those who stopped by during and after the stream. Like what you see, please like and sub. Helps a lot. And I will be back tomorrow.
Never mind.
Yeah, anyway, you guys, like whoever with that name, you guys. Yeah, looks like I'm turning off the stream, so if you don't have an answer, I might have to turn it off now. So, I'll be taking this. Yep, gonna take the side quest and I'll be done for the day.
The baths are closed. On second thought, I'd have you. I've noted, but I'm
all right.
Wonderful. Leave me my.
Oh, I think I was supposed to do this quest and it'll actually help me get an item. So. That actually won't be so bad. Anyway, gonna really turn off stream now. Thank you everyone. And I'll be back tomorrow. There's still a poll going on, so
They've opened the gate.
Please.
Lubor was true to his word.
Please do
Yeah. What is it? Sorry.
Please do vote in the polls.
So, a carving knife should be hard wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Alright, turning off stream now, guys.
Better luck
Thank
than
you.
I did.